So like, where's the wine? 7. Well, it's on our super cool groovy tasting machines. So, where do we start here? Oh yeah, this doesn't happen. You know, two of the hottest categories in wine right now, because the wine business is doing, but what's selling is Loire Valley Sauvignon Blanc, Sancerre. Does it get any hotter than Sancerre right now? Even in the midst of all, there's a downturn in wine drinking. We're trying to get the next generation off of their weed and their ketamine and their ecstasy and their microdosing mushrooms and their shitty natural wines. We're trying to get the next generation up into drinking wine. But until then, one category that is selling is Loire Valley Sauvignon Blanc. Sancerre is hot in restaurants. They can't keep it in stock. We're flying through it. They're blazing through it. It's amazing. And Sancerre here as well. So what's happened is Sancerre, the appellation in the Loire Valley that is 100% Sauvignon Blanc, is in fact increasing in price when the rest of the industry is kind of decreasing. You know, when the rest of the industry is kind of like, we need to sell something. You know what I mean? So the deal is, if that's increasing, there's no deals. Everything sells out. Sancerre's hot. But here's the other deal. Sancerre's next door neighbor, which for some reason doesn't seem to get the same kind of run as Sancerre, when everything's the same. The soils are the same, the mojo's the same. But this area called Pouilly-Fumé, I think suffers from a bit of confusion. I think the area is next door to Sancerre, is like Sancerre, makes the same wines as Sancerre, is 100% Sauvignon Blanc, clay, limestone, silex soils, but people, for some reason, Sancerre got in there first, right? So now Pouilly-Fumé is kind of like, hey, we're like Sancerre, but they just haven't had quite the run. Even though Pouilly-Fumé has had their iconic producers, guys names like Dagenot and Régis Minet and some really, really tip-top guys have been working in Pouilly-Fumé for decades, making incredible wines, iconic wines. So here's the deal. We have the wine from Sancerre's next door neighbor at an amazing price. In fact, it's a closeout, which Pouilly-Fumé never gets closed out. Sancerre never gets closed out. And we get to experience that today. So what a joy. I'm going to go to the machines right now, stick the card in, make magic. Hold on here. You know, I'm just thinking we should have had a bottle of the Pouilly-Fumé on the table. But we do a little picture of it before in the piece and da-da-da. You'll know what it looks like. But anyway, this comes from Pierre Chenier, right? So this is the Pierre Chenier group. It's a larger concern, honestly. And they work with a broader array of Pouilly-Fumé vineyards, but they work with top sites. They work with clay, they work with limestone, they work with silex soils, they work with a range of soils. And the key is, here they're not trying to recreate the wheel. They're trying to create an honest, sincere, compelling, pure bottle of Sauvignon Blanc from their soils at, what was a pretty good price to begin with. So let's check this out. This 100% Sauvignon Blanc, all stainless steel, 22 vintage, pretty good year in Loire Valley. A richer year. So if you like a little fuller body style of Sauvignon Blanc, but still with all the mineral and nuances, etc., then this is the wine for you. This is the wine for you. Yeah, see that? It's too easy. Like you're almost thinking like, okay, I need to come up with the tasting. You know what? Oh, gone down the pie hole. And that's the point. This is ultimate frigging cocktail wine. This is ultimate friggin' beautiful, delicious party Sauvignon Blanc. But it's still French. It's still distinctive. It's full of that French character. There's a minerality here. There's that riper, it's a little riper melon in 22, but you get melon. You get those really bright tropicals and a little bit of that stony kind of limestoney edge to it. We were so impressed with this wine because people come to us and like, oh, I got a hot deal or whatever. You taste, you're like, dude, this is like commercial schlock. No, get out. No. The Pierre Chenier group actually hammered this wine. They made a completely beautiful, compelling wine, and it's all stainless steel. So the work was done in the vineyard here. There was nowhere for this wine to hide. So literally, full retail on this, full pop would be around 30 bucks. I'm not gonna lie, you could probably find it around somewhere for like $25, $24 on the shelf. But we're literally rolling this out today at $11.98. I mean, $12 for gorgeous, beautiful, serious Pouilly-Fumé. Pouilly-Fumé, Sancerre's next door neighbor. It's like Sancerre, but maybe even better. And the price is remarkable. Do not miss this. $12 for Pouilly-Fumé. Folks, this does not happen. I repeat, this does not happen. Stunning value here. Easy.